Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Mr. Koval, and in this video I'm going to show you how to go from the formula to the name for acids. So how do we name acids? So I'm going to go over some practice problems, but we have to remember the distinction between your binary acid and your oxyacid. So binary acids are just made up of two elements. First one's got to be a hydrogen, otherwise it's not going to be an acid. And the second one is some other element. Usually it's going to be a halogen, but not necessarily. And the other one is going to be an oxyacid that has oxygen in it, and you recognize those usually as an acid that's made up of a polyatomic ion with hydrogen added to it. So we can go ahead and name these accordingly. So when you have a binary acid, you're going to begin with hydro, and then you change the name of the second element, drop the ending, add IC, the ic, and then the word acid. For the polyatomic ions, you're not going to add hydro. There's no hydro prefix. You're just going to take the name of the polyatomic ion that is part of your acid formula, and you drop the ending. If it ends in an ATE ending, then you add IC, ic. If it ends in an ITE ending, then you drop the ending and add OUS, us. So let's get into this. So here we have HNO3. So here, if we cover up the hydrogen, you see that what's left is a polyatomic ion with oxygen. So this is an oxyacid, not a binary acid. So we're not going to use hydro. Hydro is only used for binary acids. So here we're just going to take the name of the polyatomic ion. So in this case, it's nitrate. So notice that it ends in ATE. In this case, if it ends in ATE, you drop the ending and add IC. So we're going to drop it, add IC, and then add the word acid. So this becomes nitric acid. So HNO3 is nitric acid. Okay, what about the next one? So here we have HF. There's no oxygen. There's no polyatomic ion here. So it is not an oxyacid. It is a binary acid. So here we are going to use hydro, and the hydro refers to the hydrogen. So remember, there's only two elements. There's hydrogen and some other element. Hydro is referring to the first element, hydrogen. So we're going to have hydro. And then we're going to add the second element, but we're going to drop the ending and add IC. So fluorine, drop the INE ending and add IC, becomes fluoric. So hydrofluoric, and then add the word acid. So that is the name of this acid here. HF is hydrofluoric acid. Next, we have HI. Same thing. Notice we don't have a polyatomic ion in here. We don't have oxygen, so it's not going to be an oxyacid. It's a binary acid. So we're going to use hydro again. So it's going to begin with hydro for hydrogen. So this first element is hydrogen, so hydro. And here we have iodine. So again, we're going to drop the INE ending, add IC, so it's going to becomes iodic, and then we add that to the end. So hydroiodic, and then we add the word acid. Hydroiodic acid is the name of this acid here. So the formula and the name. Finally, we have this long or more difficult molecule here. We have HC2H3O2. So if you cover up the H, the first H, so notice that every one of these begins with a hydrogen. That's a dead giveaway that you've got an acid. So if you cover up the first hydrogen here, What's left is your polyatomic ion. You should recognize that as the acetate ion. So we would take the word acetate. So again, no hydro here because it's not a binary acid. It's an oxyacid. You got a polyatomic ion. So it would be acetate. And again, notice the ATE ending. So because it ends in ATE, we're going to replace that with IC. So you get rid of the ending, add IC. If this was ITE, not that we have an acetite ion, there's no acetite ion, but if there was an ITE ending, we would drop it and put OUS instead of IC. But that's not the case here. So drop it and IC, and then we get acetic, and then add the name acid. So acetic acid is the name of this substance here. And that's how it is. That's as easy it gets, easy peasy lemon squeezy, as I sometimes say. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was helpful, then by all means, like the video, share the video with your friends, hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and when you do, make sure you click all so you can be notified by all the videos I put out. And finally, put a comment down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Ask me questions. If you have a question or a problem you want me to go over, or if you have a concept you want me to cover, then by all means, put it down below, and I would love to do that for you. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day.